Good morning and welcome back, y'all. Thanks for joining us. So we're here in Charleston, South Carolina, and we've actually been here for a week now and we haven't done a single thing. And that's because we're still recovering from our adventures last week when we took you guys on 7 straight days of adventuring in St. Augustine, Florida. Now, in our last video that we shot when we were here, we discussed the importance of taking downtime for yourself as well as your equipment. Well, we're all rested up now and we're ready to go start exploring. So we're gonna start off by taking you to downtown Charleston, South Carolina. Are you ready to go adventuring?
I am. We've been in the RV way too long.
Yeah.
It's time.
Well, it's time to go adventuring, and I looked at the list of things we can do today.
Yeah.
Probably gonna overdo it again.
We're good at that.
It's kind of a lot to see, so it's early in the morning, early for y'all.
Yeah.
We're on our way to Charleston, South Carolina.
Can't wait.
See this road right here?
Yeah.
See it? It looks like we fit. This is actually supposed to be 2 lanes. This is a 2-lane road right here.
Oh my. This might get interesting.
So we don't really fit.
No.
I'm having to go over the line, and if there's a car parked, I have to ease over the yellow line in the other lane. Like right here. There's cars parked on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And this one's not terrible, but like, see that truck up there?
Yeah.
We're gonna take up the whole lane and have to ease over to the left side. I'm not so sure that Charleston is made for exploring with a dually.
Yeah, these old cities definitely have the small roads. I'm glad there's not a lot of traffic. Hopefully it stays that way.
We're not even to downtown yet. We're just starting to get there.
Oh, this isn't the downtown?
And they claim this is like one of the oldest cities in America too. It's not as old as St. Augustine, but it's one of the first cities here. So I'm wondering if it's gonna get worse when we get down there. How close was that? That's
probably far for you, but way too close for my comfort.
I'm like 1 tire over the yellow line on this side.
Oh, it's not good.
Not only do we not fit in the lanes,
yeah,
there's one-ways everywhere, and I've never been here before, so where I think I'm trying to go, I can't get back to it.
You have to make all the right turns to get
and
there.
The parking garages all say we shouldn't go in them.
Oh yeah, they're like 7-foot clearance, most of them.
One was 6'8". Who has a 6'8"? Obviously no trucks.
Cars that come downtown, not dualies.
So yeah, so we have to worry. Oh, look at this.
Oh, this is fun.
We should not have come here with this. That side road.
Yeah, we're not going down that one.
So what are we supposed to do if a car comes? This is a 2-lane road.
I think bigger wins. So
cars.
As long as we don't meet a dually, I think we get the right of way.
I don't think we can meet a smart car right now. Oh, look at this. Are we about to have a situation?
Yeah.
Oh, we are. He backed up.
Are we supposed to turn there?
No, there's no way we can turn there.
Oh, look how tight that is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, goodness. Well, they scooted over for you.
Oh, we're not gonna make this.
You're gonna have to get on the sidewalk, no?
I don't know what we're gonna do here.
What are you gonna do up there? You can't make that. That's a fire hydrant.
We got a car behind us.
So why are you going in reverse on a one-way road?
Because I can't make it down this road. The guy behind me understood.
Yeah.
We didn't have to tell him what's going on.
It's definitely tight. This is the widest it was right here.
Also, this road might be original from the 1600s.
This is definitely
it's
tiny.
Like a cobblestone brick road.
It's pretty crazy.
And there's a, like, we were going down a one-way and it said no enter if you keep going straight, so we had to turn. And I don't know if this is the one-way.
Oh gosh, well there's cars parked this way, but hopefully no one comes. Hey, walking tour.
I mean, even the sidewalk's little.
There's... You want to train horn them?
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
That carriage thing looks like a good idea after trying to drive this truck down the road.
I know. We might have to look into that because this is a little much.
I have no idea how far away we are from our parking garage.
I feel like you're not getting to see how cool the city is because you're having to worry about not bumping into anybody.
Well, there's parking spots here on the side of the road, but I'm sure they'll hit my duals.
Oh, yeah.
And we're so far away from the city now, we can't walk back.
Right. Oh, it's so cute though. I like this too.
We've got to figure out how to turn around and find somewhere to park. So, change of plans. Charleston, South Carolina. What are you laughing at?
What you're about to say.
Charleston, South Carolina is not ideal for exploring with a dually. Also, it's not very ideal for finding a parking spot for a dually. We found this one right here. And actually, once you find a parking spot, it's actually really easy because they all have these little apps you can download and park anywhere. But we drove by this thing 4 times before we got in here because one ways.
Yep.
We're not used to one ways because Texas doesn't do that really.
Well, we don't get into downtown much in places.
Now that we got the truck parked, we decided we're gonna go explore the city by horse carriage. We saw one earlier and we decided to look it up, and it looks like the ideal way to see this city. Are you ready to go ride some horses?
Ashley's super excited.
Are you ready for the horse?
Yeah.
Caleb, you ready for the horse?
Kayla, you want to go ride the horsey? Yeah. This is Jason.
Hey, Jason.
That boy over there is.
This one, it's so big.
Whoa.
Ashley walked over it and she never even saw it. How old do you think he is? This one's name is Moose.
Why do you think they gave him a name of Moose?
He's huge. I think he's half moose.
Look how tall he is. Look, he's looking at us. I think he wants to be on YouTube.
He knows his name. Kayla, can you wave? Aww.
Don't you think this is a better idea than wandering around aimlessly with
Oh my
no
gosh,
plan?
we have padded seats, we've got shade, we're good. Much better than walking after last week's walking tours.
At least now we might have an idea what there is to do here.
Yeah, our horse is named Buddy, just like our Buddy.
Let's hope he doesn't act like Buddy.
Buddy's a good dog.
Squirrel!
I'm tired after 2 minutes, sorry guys. So you can't see this, but there's a ping pong system over here. So the ball pops up and it lets them know what tour they're going to go on.
He just said this is the largest carriage places
Industry.
in the entire United States.
That's crazy.
And they do that so that they don't back up on the same routes.
Yeah, he said there's 5 different companies here so that they don't all end up in the same place. They use this little ping pong system here to keep them on different
So
routes.
you can come back tomorrow and take a different route.
That's so cool.
You want to get one of these houses?
Right next door there, that's 50,
I like the flowers out front. I don't like that price tag I just heard.
How much were they?
$2.4 million?
For that.
Like, do you know what you could get in Texas for $2.4 million?
Did you hear what he said about, because the historical nature of these buildings,
What do you say?
you can't change nothing on them.
Oh, really?
Like if you want to change the color or the doorknob or anything, like
Yeah.
you have to ask permission.
Oh, that's what he was saying. If it was more than 75 years old, you're not going to change anything.
Yeah.
It's called Sword Gatehouse. You see the swords. So it's hand wrought. See the indentions heated up, banging out the hammer. That's like a lot of work. That house there is 20,000 square feet. It went for $10 million. They originally listed at 19, so I reckon that was a steal.
What happened to our passengers?
We might.
That early morning is getting to them. Plus this rhythmic sound, it's about to put me to sleep as well.
She done.
Nice of y'all. Thank you. We got 40.
40?
Yeah,
Oh
so we
my
switched them out
God.
quite a bit to make sure they have plenty of vacation time out in the farm. So we got about 12, 14 here today with us, yeah.
Wow.
But we like to switch them out, give them plenty of break time, so he's gonna have a nice little break here before his next tour.
Man, that was awesome.
Did you know that almost all these, like everything we saw was built in the late 1700s or 1800s?
That's crazy.
It's still original and they can't change it. They
Yeah.
can't come in and change it.
Good on Charleston for that. I'm sure the people who live here and want to change it hate it, but it's good to keep it original, I think.
Also,
It looks awesome.
Did not know that there was so much French here.
I know. I had no idea either. So that was interesting.
He made fun of Louisiana. He said they're different French. He goes,
Hey.
we're the right French, they're the country
He
French.
said at LSU there's Cajun French you can take and then the regular French. And he took Cajun and that didn't translate to USC. Or is it USC
Yeah.
here? Yeah.
South Carolina.
So he had to take the real French when he got here.
He said, we're not going to accept that Cajun French.
That's not real.
So anyway, he told us some good places to go eat, so I think we need to go find somewhere to eat.
Yeah.
This is a super interesting town because it's just like St. Augustine. It's really old,
Yeah.
but they didn't make it touristy. It's still old.
Yeah, well, it's not like everybody's not in character here,
No.
but everything's still super authentic. and
It's
neat.
very
You
cultural.
definitely need to take a tour here with a guided tour, I think.
What'd you think?
Because he did an excellent job telling the history and
What'd you think about that accent he had?
oh my gosh.
I forgot South Carolina people talk like that.
I'll say this, it may not make the video, but your cousin Jana could live here because they sound just like her.
All right, so we just finished eating at the Oyster House and we're going to check out the city market. We made it back to the truck and it's still here.
I'm huffing and puffing.
So what happened back there? You were so, every time we got on a new block, someone talked to you. What were they talking to you about?
I told you I must look miserable because everyone was commenting on baby boy. One lady told me it was time to issue an eviction notice. I guess because I'm so big. And the other man asked me, when is the due date? So he knew it was right around the corner.
So how do you feel?
Exhausted, and we didn't even walk that much. And I guess I feel, I mean, I already felt huge.
Technically you have what, another month?
1 month, actually probably, yeah, 1 month.
So we're done with downtown Charleston.
Yes.
And now we're gonna head over to our next adventure.
Yep.
Which is just a short drive away.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
It's a ship, that's all I know.
It's a maritime museum with a aircraft carrier and a battleship.
So this is right up your alley.
It seems awesome.
I think it's gonna be cool. I've never actually been on like a big ship like that.
Hey Alicia, what do you think about the little boat?
Okay, those planes aren't small on top, and it makes them look like toy planes.
I told you, it's a lot
The
bigger
thing
than you think.
is huge. Surely they don't have it open to walk the entire thing.
I guess we'll find out. We made it to Patriot Point here in Charleston, South Carolina, home of the USS Yorktown aircraft carrier. Check that guy out. So we're about to head inside, get our tickets to explore it. There's also a battleship here called the USS Laffey. Are you excited to see a bunch of old cool stuff?
I am. I don't think I have the whole ship in me, I will be honest. That is huge, but I want to see portions
We have to
of
see
it.
every single floor, every single level, every single place we can go. We have to go see it all.
We'll come back and get you.
Hey, Captain. What you doing? You driving this thing? This is the one that has not a lot of walking. What did you just tell me?
I just told Ashlyn as we were climbing all the stairs to the top, I was like, when we get to the top, that's where the planes will be. And then when we got to the top, I looked over and realized we're on the small boat. We're not even over to the big one yet.
We just got done exploring the USS Laffey, which is actually a destroyer, not a battleship like I called it to begin with. And now we're gonna check out the USS Yorktown aircraft carrier. So we're on the USS Yorktown, and there's the destroyer we were on, and there is a submarine exhibit that's actually closed because they're working on it. And this thing is huge. I'm not sure how long it is, but there's a lot to do here. So I'm back inside. This is actually one of the hangar bays, and I'm at one end of the ship, the back end, and you have to go all the way down there to see the whole hangar bay. And then we're gonna go up there to see the flight deck, and we're about to go down there to see the galley and where they slept. How do you like these stairs, Alicia?
They're pretty steep.
Straight down. And Kayla has to do it herself. Miss Independent.
She hasn't fallen in her defense.
And guess what? Right next to where they work on the torpedoes, they sleep.
Oh my gosh. Can't be late to work that way. Ashlyn, look at their beds.
Oh yeah, these are fun boat beds, aren't they? Okay, so there was a Y in the road. One tour went to the engine room and one tour was without the engine room. Well, to get to the engine room, you had to go down 3 flights of stairs. So Alicia decided to take the tour without going to the engine room, and I was gonna go by myself, and we thought we would meet up later. However, I've done backtracked all the way back to the beginning of the Y and haven't found them. So now I'm going forward with the tour 1, trying to see if they're ahead of me. Hopefully they're up here, but I've done walked a long way. I'm in the sick bay now, and I'm not sure how much left there is to tour, but I'm heading back towards the hangar bay. So hopefully they're still ahead of me. I hear them. I hear voices that sound like my voices. So hopefully they're up here. Oh, I found y'all. Oh man, I've been talking to the camera because guess what? I backtracked all the way back to where we started trying to find y'all.
I decided we weren't turning back, we'd just go to the end, and I hoped we would find you because I have no cell phone, no nothing.
Well, they're probably not gonna work down there either, it's metal.
Oh, that's true.
So I went to the engine room, came out, walked all the way to almost the sick bay, turned around and went back to go find y'all.
We couldn't find where the engine room ended, so we never knew. We just kept going, but that's what I was trying to figure out the map, like where you might be. What are you about to do?
I'm going to ride that.
You're gonna ride that? Oh my goodness. Y'all have fun. Bye. This is what they're seeing. I could hear y'all screaming. Was it fun?
Yeah.
Was it scary? Huh? No? Thank you. Was it scary?
No, it was cool though.
Y'all did some pretty extreme angles from out here. Did you have fun?
Hey Alicia, this thing is huge. The whole, what they've seen so far has just been tour 1.
That's crazy.
Now we're going on tour 2, and there's 4 tours.
There's 4 tours here. We may not make all of them because after tour 1, look who I get to hold.
But we're going to the cool part. The next one is the flight deck.
This will be fun up here.
Anything about these planes?
They're huge.
Are they?
Yes, and there's so many of them up here. It's crazy to me. It doesn't feel like you're on a boat up here.
That's the idea.
That's
it's a
the
giant,
idea.
It's a giant landing area.
It's like the size of my hometown. If you said there's 5,000 people that lived on this.
Well, I'm not sure if it's on this one, but the new ones hold like 5,000 people, I
Oh, okay, okay.
think. Actually, I think the new ones might hold more.
Really?
Don't quote me on that. I don't know those numbers, but it's a lot.
I bet someone knows.
So we're up here on the flight deck, and the girls and Alicia are both calling it quits. So I'm gonna explore the flight deck by myself, go up to the bridge up there, and then I'll meet them back down in the hangars. So let's go check it out. We made it to the bridge, to the top of the aircraft carrier. And check out this flight deck. Look at all those planes. It was pretty cool to come up here, but the girls made a good choice in not coming because there was about 4 flights of stairs that they wouldn't have made it up. So it's time to go find them in the hangar bay and see what they're up to.
How was it?
Well, it was about 4 flights of straight up stairs to get up there.
Well, they've been climbing these 3 steps non-stop, so they probably could have done it.
So when I came around the corner, I noticed you had other friends again.
Yes.
What were they talking about?
He said, oh, you got a baby on board. I said, yep, not much longer though. He said, I can tell.
Man, is it just because we see it every day we don't know if it's that big or not?
I know. I mean, I know it's big, but
It doesn't feel big.
The sad part is we still have over a month to go. I looked at today's date. We've got a little over a month. Hey, so
What's
I
that?
just asked him. He said this ship held 3,500 people.
All right, I
So-
guessed 5,000.
Yeah, well, that's why I told him that you thought the new ships held 5,000 or more. So that's incredible.
Still as big as Diboll,
to me,
isn't it?
Right? He said it's a self-sustaining city on the sea.
So we just got done at Pilot Point, and if you come here, you should definitely plan on this being the only thing you do all day. we only saw the 2 ships, and we actually skipped 2 of the tours on the big ship.
So the guy said it's 18 stories high. There were so many
and it's
stairs.
almost 900 feet long.
Yeah, it's incredible how big it is.
So anyway, there's 4 tours on the aircraft carrier. We only did 2 of them, and we kind of skipped the second one. we breezed through it. There's also a Vietnam exhibit right here that's on 3 acres. I just read that.
Oh my god.
So you have to walk through 3 acres of land, and it has tanks and helicopters and all the things from Vietnam. So if you come here, you need to spend all day. Like, get here when it opens, and bring your walking shoes.
When it's nice and cool.
And your stair climbing shoes, because it's gonna be a lot of work. So anyway, the girls are tired and I'm tired. We're not done with this video yet, but we're gonna head to the RV and take a little break and figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. All right guys, so it's a new day and we're rested from yesterday's big adventures in downtown Charleston, South Carolina. Now, we probably tried to do too much, but that was for a good reason. It's because of what's right here behind me. Y'all see all that? Rain's coming, and when it gets here, it's gonna rain for almost 3 days, which will only leave us 1 more day left to go exploring here before we have to pack up and leave. Now last night when we got back to the RV park, we were talking to our neighbors and telling them about our adventures, and they suggested a few things that are in the area that we really want to go check out. Well, we have a few hours today before the rain shows up, so we're gonna go exploring. And we're gonna start with the angel oak tree. Ashlyn,
What?
you wanna go see a big old tree?
Yeah, like an angel.
The angel tree?
The angel tree, I'm excited.
It kind of sounds like we're back out west. Remember I used to say, you want to go see a big old rock?
Big old rock.
Now we're gonna
Another
go-
big old rock.
Now we're going to see a big old tree.
They have a bunch of big trees here.
That's not the tree. That's a pine tree. We got those. We got those at home. The tree is much bigger over here.
Come this way.
It's a way bigger tree. The trees around it are huge as well.
I know.
Do you think they get mad at the angel oak tree for taking all the attention?
No, it's an angel.
I mean, this tree right here is huge,
This is
but it's nothing compared to, like, this whole thing is a tree.
You can't pull on the tree branches. Can't stand on it. And you can't pick any any leaves off of it.
So anyway, basically no doing tree stuff with the tree.
No disturbing the tree. That'll be interesting to see how the kids do.
I bet one of our kids immediately goes straight to disturbing the tree. This tree's so big, he got so tired, he's like, I'm just gonna grow my branches to the ground so they can rest.
Wow. You would think it would be taller. Like,
No, he spends all of his work going out.
I know, he's growing bigger and
Look, they got
out.
cables up there helping branches hold other branches up.
Like a rainbow branch. Don't touch. Yep, good.
It's a rainbow flag.
It's a rainbow branch. It's officially named now. The rainbow branch. Look at this tree right here. All right, so this tree right here is huge.
Yes,
He's like just a trunk, like a bottom branch on this other tree.
it's crazy. Aspen, come see if you can touch my hand.
People are probably looking at us going, wrong tree.
Go see if you can touch my
the
hand.
wrong
on the
tree.
Other side. Kind of hard to get close with the baby bump. Nope, we can't reach. Our hands aren't touching on the other side.
Hey, one day you'll grow into that one.
Huge too.
Yeah. What did you think of the angel oak tree?
Huge.
It's huge.
I mean, you can't even describe it how big it is.
Yeah. So anyway, we recently saw 2 big trees.
Yeah.
When we were in Flagler Beach, we saw the Fairchild tree, and when we were in St. Augustine, we saw the Sherman tree.
Yep.
It's a good thing we saw those first because we thought those were huge. Now that we've seen this one, those guys are, they're still growing.
It puts those to shame.
Yeah. So the next thing up for today is something that we wanted to see. It's called the Boneyard Beach.
Yep.
It's where a bunch of giant oak trees are washing up on the shores here in South Carolina. Well, after we started researching it, it's actually very expensive and time consuming.
Yep.
Well, we don't have a lot of time today, and we didn't really want to spend the amount of money it costs to go see it because you have to take a ferry.
Yeah, and it might rain today, so that's why we don't have a lot of time in our schedule.
So the ferry is it's $100 for our family to go.
It's 40 for adults, 20 for Ashlyn, and Kayla luckily would have been free, but that's still $100.
Also, you're stuck out there on this island for 4 hours. If you go with the latest boat ride out there and come back on the first one back in, 4 hours on a beach that has there's no people out there. There's no buildings, nothing. You get dropped off on a beach. So our neighbors last night told us there's one close by, or it's not really closer, it's free, and it's called the Driftwood Beach, and it's at the Botany Bay Plantation.
Yep.
So that's where we're going. He says it's super awesome, and because no one really knows about it, it's actually probably a better experience.
Not as populated.
So we're here at the entrance to Botany Bay Plantation.
Yep.
Look at this road up here.
It looks awesome.
It looks really awesome.
Yep.
I think we should put a camera on outside the truck. That drive in.
It's beautiful.
Why are you driving?
Because we had to take some camera picture shots. You were running down the road this time, not me. I'm getting a little too big for all that.
What do you mean? These doesn't film itself when we drive?
No.
We made it.
We did.
Guess what's starting to happen?
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I may not be able to see it. It's starting to rain.
Also, you just informed me there's no restroom out here, so this is gonna be fun.
So anyway, we have to get out there because this might be our last day of adventure because it's supposed to rain for like the next 2 to 3 days.
I know. I brought us towels, so if we get wet, we get wet.
We've gotten out of the truck twice so far and got back in because the rain came.
Now we're committed.
Now we're committed. So it's like a half-mile walk through the marsh to the beach way over there.
Yep.
And we just found out that it's high tide in a couple hours, so we may not get the best experience.
There's not a whole lot of beach left, they said. So low tide was like at 11 this morning, and high tide's a little after 5. So we'll see what we see. I think it's still going to be neat though.
I hear the ocean. I think we're getting really close.
I'm glad. I'm breathing hard.
And I'm starting to see a break up there.
Oh yeah.
I think
I think that is ocean.
I think we're almost there.
Yay!
What do you think about all this?
I hate that we missed it. Well, it says there's over 2 miles of beach, but I don't think we'll be walking it.
No, it's still cool.
Oh yeah, it's super awesome still. Don't get me wrong, but I would have liked to walk up and down it. You have to explain to them why we're doing this.
since you can't take shells from the beach because it's a Department of National Recreation.
Protected, yep.
So people come down here and they find the shells because it's untouched, and they put them on trees.
Yes, and
So
if
it's a
you
thing.
go online, you'll see these type of trees, and they'll be all in the roots. And
Yeah, we
it's-
can't go out there because there's water now.
It's a little too much now, so we're gonna let the girls put some on the tree.
Come on,
Okay?
Ashton, where are you putting yours?
She wants it up high. Uh-oh, you might need daddy. Hold on. Oh, you went way up high. Is it gonna stay? Yay! Here's yours. All right, get daddy pick you up. Which one you gonna do? Can you set it on there? Good
All right,
job. Yay! That's pretty cool.
We've done our part.
Yes.
Pick it up.
You found the perfect one. Is there anything inside of it?
Now, show it to me. Show me the shell.
Oh, that's so pretty.
What do you hear?
I hear the ocean. The real ocean and the fake ocean. Listen, it sounds good.
No, it does.
Uh-huh.
So that was Driftwood Beach. Now I definitely think it would be awesome to see that at sunrise.
That's what I was just thinking. Or like when you know the tide's gonna be out, just to come and spend a morning here, it would be so cool. Hopefully the weather will cooperate and maybe we can make that happen.
It was still pretty cool.
It
but
was.
Guess what's starting to happen?
What's that?
Starting to sprinkle.
Yeah, we got to get back. But there's so many shells here. I mean, I get why you can't take them, but it's cool to see that many because I've
There's
never
probably
seen them
way more when the tide's
when
low.
the tide's out. Yeah, that's
We're
what I
only
think
getting
too.
the ones that are way up high.
Yep, I bet those big conch shells are there in the morning time.
Oh, yeah.
Those are so cool. So.
But if you don't see them on the ground, just look in the trees.
Yep,
the more at
they're-
first we didn't see them, but the more we looked, the more we started finding
yeah,
them.
they're on all the trunks and all the little palms. They're everywhere. So definitely check this place out. And I think we did good by saving ourselves $100.
Oh yeah, this was free.
come
It
here.
just took some effort. I mean, the road's long to get in here, but it's
Yeah.
it's definitely worth free.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know where they are. Have you seen them?
They didn't go far back in there. There could be alligators. Oh, there she is. Oh, I see you.
Kayla's not real good at this.
Kayla likes to give you the answer to hide and seek. Here I am.
We're playing pretend hide and go seek, and it's not like we're hiding. We're actually convincing the girls that we need to run ahead and hide from mommy so that she can come find them. But really the trick is we're getting them moving further down the track faster because the rain's coming. They just think it's a game to run ahead and hide from mommy. But what they don't know is we're playing them because we're getting them moving quick back to the truck. We made it back to the truck before the rain got here.
We did.
It sprinkled a little bit, but we survived.
Yep.
And when the rain shows up, it's supposed to rain for 3 more days.
No good.
So we're not sure if we're gonna be able to fit anything else in this video while we're here in Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
So, in a minute, if you hear the music, that means it rained all week. And if you see us doing something else, that means it cleared up.
And it means we got tired of being in the rainy RV doing nothing. So we got out and found something indoors to do.
So here it goes, stay tuned. Find
Stay
out if the video
tuned.
ends or if it continues. All right, we're back and the video did not end. The rain finally let up and we're here at the Charleston Firefighting Museum. We're gonna go inside and check it out, and I hear there's firefighting hats and there's a slide and a fire pole the girls get to play on. Hey, y'all ready to go to the Firefighting Museum? That's from being cooped up in a camper for a few days. That's how much energy they got.
They're making their sticker. Okay, now click that. What color do you want it to be?
Oh, purple.
All right, and then click that. And what color do you want the inside to be? There's Ashlyn's. That turned out cute.
Kayla, let me show you your badge.
Oh, how pretty.
Let me read it. Kayla, Fire Department. Ashlyn, you going down? Wow, I found you. We get to a museum and they go straight to the playground.
Straight to the playground. Hey, that's good. I like an indoor playground. Yay! You made it!
So guess what I was doing over there?
What?
I was talking to the guy.
What guy?
The guy that takes care of this place.
Yeah?
He's actually a firefighter. He's the captain of a fire department.
Really?
And this is his days off.
Oh.
So him and another captain take turns, come manning the museum on their days off.
Oh, that's
He
cool.
actually said it's my part-time job.
Really?
His full-time job has an interesting schedule. I think it's even better than offshore work.
If I remember, so my uncle's was work 1 day, get 2 days off.
That's exactly what he
Yeah,
does. He goes, I work 48 hours on, or 24 hours on, 48 off.
48 off.
And on his days off, he comes here.
Yeah.
He goes, I work
Oh,
110
okay.
days a year.
Oh my gosh.
He goes, it's the greatest job ever.
Yeah, and most of the well, if there's not a fire, they are just sleeping and eating and playing.
He basically
having
says
a good time.
He said he's a nice captain.
Yeah.
He goes, as long as all of our chores are taken care of,
Right.
they can sleep all they want.
You could never be a fire captain because you would have them out there shining the truck.
He did say
24/7.
He did say that the truck being nice and shiny is a big deal. So
Yeah.
he goes, usually when I show up, they're already cleaning it.
It's already
so
done.
I don't have to say it. You want to feel what it feels like to try to hold a fire hose? This little display right here shows you.
Doesn't look hard. What do you
Well,
do?
start with the easy one. Let's go with the easy one first. So this is a 1-inch nozzle. See if you can push it in.
Push it in.
Yeah, push the whole thing in.
Oh my.
That's how much. That's what it's going to feel like when it's turned on.
Oh my gosh.
Spraying water.
So I'm gonna be spraying like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. So this is an 1 3/4 hose.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
And I got some help.
And now come try the big boy.
300.
This is a 2.5-inch hose.
What? It doesn't even move.
Yeah. These are the ones that we had to train with for
Uh-huh.
offshore work, and it takes multiple guys to hold.
Let me see you move it.
Oh, it takes a lot.
Hey, you at least moved it. I thought it was like.
And he told me when he was talking about these, each one of these is only 100 psi of water, but it
Oh
feels
my
like 300 pounds pushing back on you. This one is 175 pounds pushing back, and this is only 50 pounds pushing back.
Whoa.
And they all have the same amount of pressure.
So firefighter is not in my future.
Well, he says this is old school. The new ones now, they've gone to a different method that
Yeah.
they can hold basically one-handed. They can actually shoot more water further and hold it with less effort.
Oh, well that's good. I'll wear it since you don't want to.
Y'all say goodbye to the firefighter.
Bye guys. Thank y'all.
How's the fire truck sound? How's the fire truck sound? Okay, we just got done with the Firefighting Museum in North Charleston, and now we're here at the Mount Pleasant Waterfront Memorial Park. It's actually right here underneath the Arthur Ravenel Bridge, and it's part of Patriot Point, which is where we took you guys the other day to see the aircraft carrier and the destroyer. So this place right here has a playground right there and a pier, so we're gonna go check it out. This is a really good use of space.
I know, it's really awesome.
Like normally underneath bridges is not pretty.
No.
This is awesome.
Yeah, you get the breeze, you get the shade.
They turned into a really nice green space.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So we made it to the end of the fishing pier here at the Mount Pleasant Waterfront Memorial Park. Check out that view. So right over there, that's the USS Yorktown, the aircraft carrier we took to you a few days ago. And right over there you can see a cruise liner ship. Well, that's actually where the Pineapple Fountain is, as well as Rainbow Row. And all over here is downtown Charleston, South Carolina, where we took the horse carriage ride tour. And right here is the bottom of the Arthur Ravenel Bridge. It's actually the suspension part of the bridge. So Charleston, South Carolina has been a great city, and we've had a really good time here. And it's a lot like St. Augustine, Florida, in that it's one of America's oldest cities. So you can do as little or as much as you want because there's no lack of activities to do here. That's gonna do it for us for exploring Charleston, South Carolina. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Now tomorrow we have to start packing up, and it's gonna be our last move before we have to head back home to have a baby. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time.